You're watching Arkansas Style on KARK.
I have to give this movie a 6.5 out of 10.
Beautiful people and tennis.
I mean, what more do you need?
Sometimes more is not more.
Exactly. It's a very, very good movie.
Quite an endorsement.
Yes.
Welcome back to Arkansas Style. It's time for another edition of Real Reviews with our resident film critic, Michael Cook. Today we're diving into two exciting new movies, one that's gearing up for its big screen debut. First up, we have Twisters, the highly anticipated sequel to the 1996 smash hit starring Bill Paxton and Helen Hunt. This new installment boasts an all-star cast including Glenn Powell, Daisy Edgar-Jones, Anthony Ramos, and many more, and promises even more action than the original. Next, we'll take a look at Fly Me to the Moon. This sharp comedy drama set against the high-stakes backdrop of NASA's historic moon landing adds a humorous twist to the conspiracy theories surrounding the Apollo 11 mission. Michael, great to see you.
Good to see you.
Okay, Twisters. How about we start with that
We'll start
one?
there.
I know Taylor is excited about this one. Okay.
The once-in-a-generation tornado outbreak continues across Oklahoma.
We've never seen tornadoes like this before, and we need your help.
No, I don't chase anymore.
Kate, we can save lives.
I'll give you 1 week.
All right, fellas. We got PhDs from NASA, FEMA, and Kate, she's the smartest person I know.
Hey, dudes. This is interesting. Who are they?
It's Tyler Owens. Calls himself a tornado wrangler. If you feel it!
Scared of nothing and I'm scared to death.
You know, our crew is not like your crew.
I can't breathe and I catch my breath.
We don't need PhDs and fancy tech. Sometimes the old ways are better than the new. You don't face your fears. You ride them.
We got twins! Twins!
I don't really know how to feel about this. My brother's a storm chaser, so he
Oh,
sends
really?
me all kinds of tornado videos.
Okay.
How is this?
Let's talk about it. So it stars Glenn Powell, Daisy Edgar-Jones. Daisy Edgar-Jones plays a former storm chaser who quit the business after a tragedy, which happens at the beginning of the film. She's working a desk job in New York City. Anthony Ramos, her old pal, comes to her and says, "We need you to come to Oklahoma. There's a once-in-a-generation tornado storm, and we need your expertise and technology to help us, save lives." Gets down there, and of course, Glenn Powell is there. Glenn Powell is a kind of over-the-top, brash, also tornado wrangler. His character's from Arkansas, which I thought is a nice touch. And they these two characters begin a rivalry and maybe a potential romance throughout the course of the film as they chase these horrific storms across central Oklahoma. The CGI in this movie is absolutely fantastic. This is a kind of a summer blockbuster film with, it delivers on what it's supposed to do in terms of the destruction of the tornadoes, and it seems realistic. It doesn't seem like it's the CGI, which it obviously is. And the interplay between Glenn Powell and Daisy Edgar-Jones is so well done, and with Anthony Ramos rounding out the cast. Now, funny enough, I never saw the original Twister, so I have no frame of reference to say which one is better or if there's any differences. But for this movie, as a standalone, I thoroughly loved it. It's a summer blockbuster film. It delivers on all the expectations of the chase scenes and the tornadoes and the thunderstorms and the romance that's growing between these two characters. So I thoroughly enjoy this film. I give it an 8.5 out of 10. So believe it or not, it's fun. If you can see it on the big screen, because that's where it needs to be seen with all the wonderful special effects.
Okay, I'm not totally convinced, but I will say that the lead actor, Taylor sent me a couple pictures of him. I mean, he might be just worth checking it out.
Not hard on the eyes, as they say.
That's what my dad used to say. Cute. All right, well, 8.5. That's high praise from you, Michael. Okay, so our next movie is Fly Me to the Moon. Let's check it out.
Evening, Cole. Miss,
You're on fire.
Very original. No, I do not want to stop, drop, and roll with you.
No, your book is on fire.
Oh my God.
Alcohol and flames, they like each other. Cold days.
Kelly Jones.
Public support for the moon mission is rock bottom.
And we're dead. Again.
Yeah, we're blowing up.
The space program is a bloated mess.
NASA needs a marketing specialist, and you are the very best.
Excuse me? What are you doing here?
I tracked you down because I felt we had a connection.
What?
I'm joking. I work here now to sell the moon. When I'm done, those men are going to be bigger than the Beatles.
The whole world will be watching. We can't afford to lose to the Russians. We need to shoot the backup version of the moon landing.
You mean to fake it? No one can ever know what we're doing.
I cannot accept that.
They will shoot you.
What is my budget? 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, I'm totally down with that jam. It looks sexy, it looks smart, it looks funny. Please tell me it's
Let's
good.
talk about it. So there, Scarlett Johansson plays a high-powered ad exec in New York City. She's a real hustler, will do anything to get new clients. Woody Harrelson recruits her. He's a shadowy government agent. He recruits her to come work for NASA because here, this movie is set in the late 1960s. The NASA moon program, its kind of support is kind of faltering, so he hires her to use her skills to market the moon program to kind of really get people re-energized about the upcoming 1969 moon launch. Channing Tatum plays launch director at NASA, who's not really excited about this Scarlett Johansson character coming in and trying to basically market the moon launch, but he begrudgingly accepts her. Cast is rounded out by Ray Romano as his #2, who has a lot of funny moments in this movie. At the same time, while they're trying to get the real rocket, they're also, as you saw in the trailer, Woody Harrelson wants her to create a staged moon landing just in case the real one doesn't come off, just to have that in their back pocket. And so she has to do all these lies and finessing to try to get all this done at the same time. Scarlett Johansson and Channing Tatum are two wonderful actors, but here they have no real chemistry together. You know, in the last movie, I thought those two actors had good chemistry. Here you have these two just gorgeous, talented actors who just don't really seem like they belong together. And frankly, I thought Channing Tatum was miscast in this particular role. He's got great comedic timing, but he didn't have the touch that was needed for this movie. And it doesn't know if it wants to be a romantic comedy or conspiracy film, so it tonally it goes a little bit all over the map. And at 2 hours and 12 minutes, that's a bit long for what you would think for a light-hearted movie. So it's not a bad movie. I call it it's a sweet, saccharine film with some fun storylines and some fun supporting characters like Jim Banks, who you saw as the director, along with Woody Harrelson, who just stands out everything to do. So it's an okay movie, is how I see it. It's playing at theaters now. It'll be on Apple TV soon enough. So I'll give this movie a 7.5 out of 10. So it's still fresh, but not rush out to the theaters to see it kind of movie.
I guess the trailer gets a 10 out of 10.
Exactly. Good trailer.
We can discuss this conspiracy theory later.
Exactly.
Great to see you, Michael. Thank you
you
so much. Again, Twisters will premiere in theaters this Friday, July 19th, and you can see Fly Me to the Moon streaming on Apple TV+. Now stick around. When we return, we'll learn what the Little Rock Sustainability Office is doing to help us reduce, reuse, and recycle. We'll be right back after this. You're watching Arkansas Style.